Good evening, everyone. My name is April Manzano, and I'm the Nurse Director of Prime Medical Services. I'm a nurse by profession, and I work here at Prime Medical as a Nurse Director, and we have lots of services here. And recently, we've engaged our business into offering IV hydration and nutrient therapy to our clients. And we started this in late May, and we've had very good uptake from our community, which is really, really good. So.
Ayun po. So, nabanggit nyo, Ate April, yung IV kanina, no? Paano kayo nagsimula sa field po ng IV?
IV, yes, that's a very good question. Actually, because aside from this service, we have other services that we do with our sports industry and film industry, wherein they call us for concierge IV hydration and nutrient when let's say our players or athletes are not feeling good, or performers in Canada Life are feeling not really great and under the weather, so kailangan nila ng extra boost. So they call our company, which we are working very closely with them since 2019. And so we go there and we just bring our nurses would bring, a bag of saline, some medication for their nausea, headache, and boost them, and so they feel better after that. And they keep on calling us because then they feel sick and they need more drips and for their immune system. And yeah, so it started over there, and then we thought, like, why can't we also do it in our community, or offer it to the public? Because really our services here are concierge. So basically we just go to our clients. We don't have people coming to our office or clinic or our location, but we go to them. So I and my medical director talked about it, and we said, like, yeah, I think this is a good idea. We have the space and we have the ability to share it to our community. So then that's where it started.
Nakakatawa naman, no? Nababanggit mo yung share with our community, no? And very nakakaantig ng puso, no? Nagbabalik ka sa yung swerte, no? Sa sinishare po natin. Yung IV drip po, how does it work?
Okay, so IV, as the initial stands for, it's intravenous. So how it works is that we put a plastic tube in your veins using a needle. So makikita mo yun sa mga hospital, right? So we put that plastic tube in your vein, so it's a passageway for this hydration, vitamins and minerals to get into your bloodstream directly. So instead of taking medication through mouth, like iniinom natin sa through our capsules or pills like that. So this is a different way wherein it has much more benefit than taking just the oral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yung oral supplements po natin, injections or any dietary changes, no? Mm-hmm. So yung benefits po ng IV, paki-explain ng konti po.
So actually the benefits of IV in delivering nutrients, hydration, and minerals is very good because first it bypass the digestive system. Mm-hmm. Meaning hindi na po natin siya kailangan i-digest or mag-antay pa ng digestion ng ating body. It's 100% absorption. So readily available in our body. So that's what good with it. And then because it's readily available for people who needs immediate boost, energy boost, let's say, for example, or they have deficiency in their vitamins or any other minerals in their body, they can get it right away. So it's very fast. So those are the benefits of
it. Po. Nabanggit nyo ready available, no? So ready na po dito sa Prime Medical Services? Yes po. And marami nakita ko kanina sa entrance po ninyo, marami kayong klase ng drips.
Yes.
Paki-explain po ano yung benefits ng bawat drips po natin.
Yes. So we have different kind of drips. Number one, we have the hangover drip. as the word it says, hangover. For people who are hangover, some mga friends nating, like to party on a weekend or a Friday night, and then when they get up in the morning the next day, they feel like, oh my God, my head hurts, they're throwing up, they feel really crappy. So that is for them. So what it is really a bag of saline or hydration, and then some vitamins and minerals, something for their headache, and for vomiting or nausea. So that's the hangover drip. Very specific. We also have hydration drip, which is, it doesn't contain any medication for headache and nausea, but it has just the fluids in it. Just example, you're dehydrated and you've been out in the sun and you feel like you're not drinking well. So we have hydration drip as well. Another one in our list is power drip. Very, very common drip for our guys. They like power, as the word it says. So it gives you energy, it boosts your mood, and as well it removes all the brain fog and all those kind of stuff. So what it has, it contains high doses of vitamin B complex from B1 to 12, lots of minerals, magnesium, calcium, selenium, zinc, you name it, and all the amino acids that are very important for our cells. And another one is the mega immune drip. It's for immunity. Basically whatever is in the power, but the higher doses of our selenium, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin C that's needed for your immunity. This is also very popular for people who are just recovering from illness. Like they already had a flu, but it's just lingering, so they boost themselves with that drip. And the two most popular ones that we have right now, which our ladies are very all over it, is our Glutaglow drip, which is consists of our high dose of glutathione and vitamin C. And what it does is actually detox your body, right? So it's very good for your liver, and it removes your oxidizing stress and free radicals that cause cancers, inflammation, all your diseases like high blood and high cholesterol. So it helps you with that. The other one is, which is the most favorite of everybody, is the Cinderella drip. Cinderella, as the word is, it's so beautiful. So it makes you young because aside from making you glow, it has also anti-aging property. So basically the Cinderella is like whatever is in our Glutaglow, but with anti-aging properties on it.
Yun, ang ganda.
Yeah.
So pwede po pang lalaki yan, yung Gluta?
Yes,
Yung Cinderella?
absolutely. It's just a name, right? It's just the name Cinderella, but actually it's for everybody.
Ako.
Yeah.
Ayan yan, sarap pakinggan. Anti-aging.
Anti-aging, yeah.
Babalik tayo dyan mamaya, no? Madam April. So yung process naman, no, and safety, of course, nasa Canada tayo, very important po yan. Ano po yung process, yung typical pag-administer po ng IV drip natin?
Yes. Okay, so that's a very good question because not everybody can have IV drip. Generally, it's safe. I always say to our clients that we have to do a consult all the time with a nurse, with one of our nurses, there's few of us here, to ensure that the drips is for you. So that's the number one safety feature of our company when delivering these drips, because we have to ensure and we have to know the medical condition of our clients, right? So that's the first process. So we have a free consultation, we ask questions, we ask your medical history to make sure that we offer you the appropriate drip. And then after that, when we deem that you are fit to get our drips, then we can ask you your goals. So what's your goal? Do you want to have, usually what we see is like, oh, I feel sluggish, I feel like I don't have energy. So then my goal is to have energy, but also I want to be, glowing, So we get a lot of that. So we ask their goals, and then we can tailor our treatment plan for these people and to make sure we align with their goals. Once we establish the treatment plan, then we start our dripping session.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I like that. You have your consultation, hindi lang basta-basta, no, na
Yeah.
can you walk us on the process? Pag kumpleto na siya, may goals na siya and everything.
So the process is usually we tell them, of course, the risk and the benefits and all of that and the goals. The process we have actually in our clinic right now, we have 4 chairs, but mind you, we cater like groups of 10 here, and they don't care. They want to sit beside their friend or chit chat. So we have chairs, or we call treatment chairs. They will be seated there, relaxed. They will be given fluids, some snacks, because some of our drips can make you hungry because of some of the properties in the drips. And then one of our nurses will do an assessment with their veins to ensure that we find or we choose the right veins for the drips. And we usually try to start lower at the hands, because sometimes it's our clients are not hydrated, and that's why they're here. So their veins are not the greatest. So kailangan i-assess muna ng mga nurses kung saan yung pinakamagandang pwedeng lagyan ng IV. And then once the nurse finds that, they'll establish the IV. They hook up the drip, and typically it would range from 40 to 45 minutes. It depends on the tolerance of our clients.
Ang ganda nun po. So nabanggit mo may Cinderella, may Gluta. Pwede ba siyang i-customize based sa needs ng clients?
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's what we stand out in this field, because we can customize. Let's say you want something extra. We can give that to you. We have extra minerals here that we can give. Sometimes we give it for free. Yeah, and then you're just gonna be surprised what is the deal for the day, and you got it for free. You come out with the free zinc or boost of your immune system, or biotin for your hair, or L-carnitine to help fat absorption.
Wow, ang ganda naman po nun, no? Then, of course, tapos na tayo, nakalagay naka-IV, tapos na yung session. How quickly naman malalaman yung effects nung nilagay natin?
So, that's, again, another very good question, and frequently asked question, actually. So, after they have finished the drip, it depends on the drip, and depends on the person. Your absorption is different from mine. Your oxidizing stress and free radicals on your body is different from hers. So it really depends. No, so for the power, hangover, hydration, and immune drip, there's an instant effect on it, because the vitamins and minerals are given directly into your bloodstream, so readily available by your body to your body. However, subtle effect yung mga gluta, because sila cell repair sila. So what it does is it repairs your cell first, it detox you first, and usually ang effect, good sleep, you have energy, you feel like, I feel good today, like that's the feeling. But the whitening effect, it's actually through continued use of it. So usually, to answer your question, is really depende what kind of drip they're here for. So if they're here for power, typically they'll get the power they want. Yeah.
Pero yung Gluta and Cinderella.
Pero Gluta, we need frequency, persistency, and consistency with those. So what it means is that if I inject you Gluta today, you don't expect tomorrow you'll be Cinderella, right? No, you have to be patient, because you have to know your body too, right? Some people will see the glow in 5 sessions, some people will see the glow in 3 sessions. It really depends. And of course, there are other factors like your underlying skin tone. So if you're darker than hers, of course, what do you expect? You need more sessions than her, right?
Kaya nga. So yung drip po natin, let's say Gluta, doon tayo sa Cinderella ng Gluta. Is it temporary ba o long-lasting siya?
I could say, in my experience, it will stay. It depends on how you take care of your body, though. So let's say you bombard yourself with glutathione every week. You're doing a session. Bilad ka naman ng bilad sa araw. I don't expect more, diba? Right? So it really depends on how you take care of your body. So when you have it, and if your goal is, is whitening, glowing skin, nice skin. You also have to protect yourself from sun.
Correct,
You also have to sleep well. You also have to hydrate. Because then, hindi po ako superpowers. Parang ganon, di ba? No, like you just really, you have to also do your due diligence to keep it long lasting. Yeah.
So, anong best day? Since sabi mo kanina kung mag-drip tayo, makakatulog ka, anong best day to come here sa clinic niyo po?
Oh my gosh, our clinic is busy all day long. You gotta call. and you wanna make sure that you got a spot, right? Kasi we cater walk-ins, but the problem with walk-ins is we don't have a guarantee seat for you. And I don't want to drip you on our couch here, although we have a nice comfy couch or waiting area. But I want to be able to do the treatment wherein people can, relax. So I would say it really depends on the day, right? Like our clinic runs, Monday to Friday, sometimes weekends and holidays, and through evenings as well. Sometimes our nurses stay here till 10 o'clock because please, yung gluta ko, I need it, but I would say generally speaking, medyo slow siya between 12 to 3.
Yan, yung lunchtime.
Morning is crazy and afternoon is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So usually nabanggit mo kanina na how many usually minutes before matapos yung the whole session?
The whole session, it really depends on the tolerance of the person. May mga drip tayo medyo makirot-kirot. It's because of the high gluta levels, component of anti-aging levels in there. However, it again depends on the person. But generally speaking, they'll be here in and out, 50 to 1 hour minutes. Yeah.
Nabanggit mo yung kirot-kirot kanina. Yung kirot-kirot. So, ano ba yung nafe-feel nila, no?
It's just like tracking. Like feeling cold, heavy, especially when they're doing a power, like their hands are heavy, but it's not pain. It's just like uncomfortable, like, there's something there. But we noticed that this people who feels that only under maybe first 2 or 3 sessions, when they come here, like it's like, okay, I don't feel anything, like, so their body adjusted to it.
Mabilis.
Yeah, mabilis, yeah.
So, itong IV is brand new here in Winnipeg. I think you're one of the pioneers. And mostly nakikater natin sa community, right?
Yes.
So, prepare ako para magpa-gluta or Cinderella, ano ang gagawin ko sa katawan ko naman?
Well, you drink a lot of water for sure. You try to, if you have other vices like smoking and drinking, you try to avoid that. Don't drink caffeine before or during your treatment because it alters the absorption of most of our vitamins, or nag-aagaw sila, basically. And really, there's no downtime, no extra preparation or something, and just come and be ready.
Basta maraming tubig lang.
Yes, yeah. Hydration,
yes, perfect. And aftercare. So tapos na siya, anong next level natin?
Aftercare natin is really close to none. You can go back to your normal activities. You can take your regular meds. There's no need to stop your medications, the regular medication that you're taking, and just watch out lang for. Sometimes people get headaches post treatment just because there's changes in the fluid and electrolyte balance. Mabilis like your body is just adjusting to it. Like, biglang dumami yung fluids ko parang. So you feel that, but it's temporary. It's gonna go away. Yeah.
Ayun. And how often naman sila kailangan bumalik dito?
They can come here every 3 days if they want.
Basta may no?
Yes, that depends on the drip, okay? And of course, depends on the goals of the person. We have few clients here that they're preparing for their wedding, that they want to glow on their wedding, or mga mother of the brides, they want to look good as well. So they come here to prepare for those special events. So they come here as frequent as they want because they have timeline. Oh my God, it's in September. I need to glow, like, you know. So, and depends on the drip because there are drips that you can't take it every week, right? But they can come here as often as they are they want, or as often as the drip allows them to. Yeah. And of course, depends on their time and how deep their pocket is, right?
Pag-uusapan natin yung pockets mamaya. No? So, this vlog is to educate people, no, especially sa ating community, because it's brand new. And in your end, how do you educate your clients as well?
Yeah, I always educate them. I don't poke them without them knowing what they need to get and what's the benefit and the risk and their alternatives.
Yeah.
Okay. So before I even touch them, before I even introduce the product or even the whole service to them, they need to know what they're getting, right? And then that's just how nurses and medical people do. Like you just can't sell something, especially in the medical field and wellness, that the person doesn't know what it is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big no-no sa atin, especially dito.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, lighter side, ano yung mas memorable experience mo naman dito sa business ng IV?
So I would say, really, right now we've been starting, as I said, like we're very new in offering this in the community. But ang pinaka, the best dito talaga is like going into, memorable sa akin, is going into VIP houses, like, because they open up my mind about this one, and I said like, well, maybe wala lang silang paglagyan ng pera nila talaga, no? So, but come to think of it, they're investing in their health, they're investing in their wellness, right? So, like, because they're performers, athletes, they're like filmmakers, directors, or somebody. They call a nurse to come to do the drips in their homes, and that's very like memorable sa akin kasi then that's open up my mind like, well, it's not only them that should get this. This should be offered to people who wants to be healthy, that also their body is their capital to work, especially our hardworking nurses, hardworking doctors, or, even just regular people, right? Like that works 3 jobs, overnights, and night shifting, they need it. So that's really memorable because it opened my eyes that, it's, well, if you can pay, I'll pay too for my health and wellness.
Correct.
Right?
And the big investment natin dito sa Canada is the health. No?
Of course.
So, kailangan alagaan yung health natin. Misconceptions about IV.
Misconception. Okay. Madami. But the most thing that stuck in my head is like, once you get it, especially for the gluta, oh my God, bukas, ilang session ba? 3, 4? Ilang kailangan ko? Ay, hindi ko po alam sa liver nyo, te. No. Yeah, misconception is really like, once you don't see the result, it's not working.
Correct, yes.
Yeah, yun ang pinaka-misconception. Ay, hindi naman nag-work sa akin eh. Like, it's really a no-no because, again, everybody's different, right?
Yeah.
Iba-iba ang tao, iba-iba yung body system, absorption, skin tone, I was telling you earlier. So hindi mo talaga siya mako-compare. And that's just like putting off people to try doing it. And that's, like, oh, it's not working because they didn't give it a really good try. And another misconception is that, the people that, thinking that yung gluta is just for whitening. Hoy, magpagluta ka para pumuti ka. It's just side effect. It's actually secondary gain if I say that.
Ano yung primary niya?
Yung primary gain niya talaga is actually for health. Glutathione is part of your body. In every cell, you see glutathione. It's the master antioxidant. So antioxidant, it's removing oxidizing stress and free radicals in your body. It's anti-inflammatory. It repairs your cell, kaya you look good, right? So yun talagang pinaka primary role niya, to remove the oxidizing stress that coming from over fatigue, lack of sleep, all those kind of things that make you look dull and old. Yun ang job niya, not just paputi. Okay, so a very number one misconception from the drips that we have. Yeah.
Last two questions tayo, Madam April. And pag-usapan natin yung cost.
Okay.
Okay. Anong ina-expect nila sa cost?
So it depends on the drip. Actually, right now we're on sale. So we are on summer sale because we're just launching it. So everybody, like, you should try it so you know. But if you look at in the market right now, drips are ranging from $200 to $300. And that's not covered by insurance or anything, right? But because here at Prime, we try to make it affordable for everybody. So we're extending our sale actually till the fall.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
and I have to repeat it again, hindi siya covered ng insurance.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. For now, anyway, that I know.
Yes.
And I've learned that our physicians and the groups of people that working on trying to work on this, because this is a wellness, right? So it's just like you're doing your acupuncture, you're doing your massage and things like that. This is a wellness that also need to be looked after, and hopefully one day it'll be covered.
For sure, one day yan. Mangyayari yan. And nabanggit mo kanina yung home service.
Yes.
So if they want yung mga VI, yung gusto nila sa bahay.
Yes.
At wala silang time pumunta dito.
Yeah.
Anong setup natin dyan?
So it's the same thing. They book online or they call the clinic and they'll say, I want a concierge nurse and what time and what their preferred dates. So we look at it, and then once we have a common, dates for our nurse to come down to the place, then we set it up, and then our nurse bring the whole, things with them. Yeah, so then they'll go there and the client doesn't need to go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my last question is, alam ko lalaki tong company na to, tong business na to. Kausap ko yung kanina. So nakita ko na, no? So gano'n siya kalaki. In yourself, ano nakita mo in the future?
In the future?
Yeah.
Well, that's a very hard question for me, but really Prime was started by a physician and a nurse. So my business partner here is a physician. And actually our goal really is just to give more extra job for our nursing, like outside the clinical system, right? So we just want a different avenue for people. Like, okay, if you work at the hospital, come and work, in corporate, right? Corporate nursing kind of thing. So you go into organizations and private companies. So that's where really it started. So what I want to see Prime in the future is really giving more extraordinary jobs to healthcare fields and be the pioneer of services that can help our community and with health and wellness.
Very well said. And invite us, paano yung session, how they can contact you, saan ka malolocate.
Yeah. So
and,
yes, thank you for this opportunity. Yes, I'd like to invite everybody to try our IV drip here at Prime. As I said, we got lots of drip, and you got the free consultation to ensure that this is good for you. And if you have any questions with it, and if you are in doubt, you can always ask your physicians or your family doctor, just to make sure if you have like a specific, condition that you're not sure about. And we're just conveniently located in the heart of Filipino community. So we are here at 1555 Inkster Boulevard, and you can call us Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 at 204-837-7463. And if those hours doesn't work for you, we always have some appointments during the weekends as well.